Welcome back, everybody. 7 degrees today. Taking the Surly Krampus out for its first ride today. I was having some issues with the rear tire. It's a tubeless setup. I couldn't find the leak. I don't know. So I decided to break the bead on one side and I jammed a tube in there. So right now the front is tubeless and the back has a tube in it. I went ahead and threw on some Aero Bars and just trying to get a gauge of what's going on there. But I think the bike should be able to handle the trail. Looks like some snow machines have taken on to the trail there and packed it down real good for me. So I don't know, these are pretty aggressive 3-inch tires too. They should also be able to handle the trail. But I'm back on the D&L Trail, guys, at the Tannery trailhead because everything north of here is closed. Check out the Lehigh River down there. Whew. Thought it was warming up there for a minute. No, I was wrong. Struggling to keep the GoPro powered up, using my phone right now. It should be warming up. It's not getting above 18 today, I think. Freezing, man. Phone seems to do pretty good. Put the GoPro away for a while just to like kind of warm it up. It should come back to life, but man, it's cold. The bike is doing great, guys. It's just eating right through the snow. Kind of glad the snow machiners broke the law and rode through here. It's like super packed down. It's really nice. I know, I mean, it kind of sucks. You know, it's like no motor vehicles, but it's kind of helped me out today. I don't know. But the Surly's doing great, guys. Just tearing right through here. And it's super packed down. Really easy to ride. Every once in a while, I get stuck in like some ruts where, you know, a bunch of paths cross. But for the most part, it's just like wide open. Pretty packed down, like on the tail part of that machine. It's pretty easy cruising. Tried out the Aero Bars a little bit. Snow's not ideal to be learning that. You know, it does seem like a pretty comfortable position though. I can get used to. I do have to move them up a little bit though, but today's not the day for it. It's 7 degrees. It might be like 10 degrees now. It actually might be a little colder down here in the gorge, but glad I got out today. I typically don't get out on these days. I really just ride in these little fleece North Face gloves. I actually found them on a trail like 6 years ago. I thought I ordered a set of pogies. They would be drop bar pogies, so they do me no good today. But I actually just added them to my cart and I didn't buy them. And then, I don't know, I've made it this long without them. I was waiting for them and I was like, oh, I must have had a shipping date that was later. But yeah, I checked the other day and I didn't even buy them. They're just sitting there in the cart. So I deleted them. I'm not buying any more stuff. If I'm out riding in any other temperature colder than 7 degrees, I'm just gonna throw on my Carhartt gloves and that'll be the end of it. You know, I don't need all this expensive bike stuff to be warm out there, you know. So I'm doing pretty good. Overall, pretty impressed with the bike. I'm not surprised that it made it 5 miles down this trail. If the trail wasn't packed down, I would not be able to ride it at all. You know, I don't care how big those wheels are. It's not going through that ice and snow. It just sinks, you know. It'll stand in the snow over there by itself. You just set it up, you know. It's not getting out of the teens today. Whatever. I don't know. I'd really like to get to Florida. It'd be nice to shoot down to Florida and ride on the beach. Man, doesn't that make sense? Isn't that just sensible? It is cold, man. Holy hell. Wow. The bike is destroying this trail, man. It's having no problems at all. I love it. Super comfortable. I tried out the Aero Bars a little bit. I gotta tweak them. I need to pull them up a little bit, I think. They're like too far down. But adjusting my hands to where they would need to be, it seems like a pretty comfortable position to be in. Anyway, just one of those little things I'd like to work on. But yeah, it's a great day, guys. It's just brutally cold. You get riding, man, that wind starts coming up the river. Holy smokes. I'm digging the flat pedals. I guess I'm just enjoying the break from having to put the tips of my shoes into a tow cup. Not that that's like any effort at all. It's just nice to just like step right on there and go. I'm also wearing my winter shoes here. I'll show you guys what I'm wearing when I bike in when it's like really cold. I typically try to wear shoes as long as I can. You know, I wore shoes pretty much up until New Year's, I guess. You know, even though I was out on some rides where I could have used some different footwear, but show you here. I'm wearing a pair of Ultra Lone Peaks. And these are the high tops. They got the E-vent system. They're waterproof. I've had these for, I think this is my third winter in them. And I typically only wear them in the winter, so they're, you know, lightly used or whatever. I mean, how far am I really gonna go today? Like, not very far at all. Put them on, do some snow blowing from time to time, but I don't work in them, and I don't use them for anything else. So it's basically just my winter boot, and that's winter when winter is really here, like a 7-degree day and 10 inches of snow on the ground. Okay, I'll bust out the boots, you know what I mean? So I've had them for 3 years and they're holding up, and still waterproof and fantastic, and like really easy to ride in. And I'm really enjoying them extra today because of the flat pedals. Just step right on there and ride. You know, it's really nice, but it's a nice bike. I'd like to get it on some dry ground. 3-inch tires are handling this trail with no problem. I knew they would. I'm glad that it's packed down as much as it is. Over here, I don't know, I think anybody would have trouble riding in this, even if you were on like a fat bike or something like that. I know Lanky Cyclist put a video up where it was like, he was out on his fat bike and it just like completely sucked. Yeah, and I was kind of under the impression of like, yeah, you get a fat bike, you can ride it absolutely anywhere, you know. I don't know. This is as close to fat bike as I'm ever gonna get, unless I stumble on a fat bike and it's like an extremely cheap deal. I don't plan on adding a fat bike to my collection or doing any trips that would necessitate a fat bike. This is as big as I'm going. Yeah, I don't know. What do I know? 10 years. 10 years, maybe fat bike will make sense. What do I know? I would like to give it a shot. It just looks slow, bouncy, and weird to me, but we got the Skeleton Crew bike bag setup, guys. Just the Mag Tank 2000. Warming up a little bit. No, it is not. It's chilly out there. Wow, look at that. That's so cool. It's like that stream pours like way into the Lehigh. God, I wish it wasn't cold out. Anyway, I'm just gonna turn around right here, guys, head back up the Lehigh Gorge. So much colder on the way back, guys. Dying out here. That was cold, man. Back at the truck here. Holy smokes, it's just cold as hell all day. I'm not sure if it warmed up in there or not. Overall, the bike works great. Krampus is cool, Jack. Looking forward to having it on dry trail here soon. But anyway, guys, that was a short one. Thanks for sticking around. See you soon.